I'll be showing you how to reinstall Windows 10 operating system and get your crashed laptop back to life. Yesterday, my only laptop, which I use for my YouTube video creations, crashed. All my multi-dollar files on it, all gone. At first, I thought it was a RAM issue, so I played around a little with my 8 gig RAM by removing one 4 gig and restarting the laptop to see if it would pick up. It did pick up, but during booting, the PC would crash again and again. Eventually, it would not even boot up anymore. And so I found the culprit was the hard disk. So my situation might be a little different from yours in the sense that I already had Windows 10 OS mounted on my USB drive and always available with me. But if you are listening to me right now and you don't already have your operating system handy in a USB stick, I will encourage you to try and have one for situations like this. I have provided a link in the description below to help you create one directly from Microsoft official website. All right, that said, let's move on. The first step is to insert your Windows 10 USB into your laptop. After you have done this, then turn on your laptop to begin the booting process. Now, you need to be quick during this booting process, as your PC might be really fast at starting up. While the PC is booting up, quickly locate and hit the F9 key on your laptop keyboard to go to booting options on your screen. The booting options, you need to see the booting options to be able to know which device to select at this point. So using your up or down arrow keys, select USB disk, as in my own case, as you can see on the screen, and hit your enter key. After this, wait for it to load up the OS and present you with options. Okay, now the options are presented. Yours might not show this step. I have several operating systems on this USB. This is why. So for me, I will select Windows NT6 and hit my enter key. Here I'm presented again with Windows Boot Manager, several operating systems. So I will use my arrow keys again and select the version of Windows 10 I want to install and hit my enter key. After this, you should wait a little while as the PC loads the necessary installation files. Click Next on the screen with your cursor. Click Install Now. As you can see, my Windows 10 installer USB has several versions of Windows. So here I will select the version I want and click Next. So accept the terms here by clicking to check the box. Select Custom Install Windows here because we are doing a clean install. This is a completely clean install. Everything will be deleted, everything will be out of the hard drive. Okay, so choose the Custom Install Windows here. Now, this Windows shows your hard disk and the size on it. We will delete all the partitions in order to have a single hard disk space. If we wanted to partition this hard disk to have one part 80 gig and the other part 40 gig for storing files, this is where to get it done. In this case, you will format both partitions here before installing Windows on one to ensure that the other partition becomes available when Windows is fully installed. Now, if you fail to format the other partition here, it may not show up when Windows is done installing. So for those who want to partition the hard drives, this particular spot here is important for you. You divide it this way and then format the two. Of course, you will install Windows now on one partition, like the bigger partition, and then you will leave the smaller partition for later use when Windows is fully loaded. But today, we just want to have one single disk space because this is only 120 gig in total. Very small, too small for me to partition here. So we will now delete all the existing partitions. Don't forget also that by deleting these partitions, everything saved on the disk will be permanently erased. Take note of this. After deleting all the partitions, click Next to begin installing Windows. Now, this phase will take a while, so fast forward in order not to slip off. Most parts of Windows installation is automated. You don't need to do much. This is the first restart Windows will do after loading the files to memory. Don't do anything here. Don't touch any keys. Don't touch your mouse. Windows will restart itself and then continue with the installation. So just stay put. We will fast forward this process a little bit to avoid waiting for too long. Windows is getting ready now. Here, Windows restarts the second time. Still do nothing. Don't touch your keyboard. Don't touch your mouse. Just wait while Windows continues with the installation. All right, so here your input is needed to move forward. Select your region. For me, I will select Nigeria and click yes. Is this the right keyboard layout? For me, it is a yes. So I will click yes to continue. Click skip to move on. Let's connect you to a network. For me, I will select I don't have internet for now to move on. So select this to move on. You can connect it back to your internet later after you're done. Yes, select this option to continue. Don't worry, it does not limit anything at all. Enter a name here for who will use the PC. I will enter HP for now and click next. You can enter a password here if you want, but for me, I don't want a password here. So I will click next to continue. Click accept to accept all the privacy settings here. You can change these settings later. Here we have entered another waiting stage. Wait while Windows continues installation. Here we are, finally. Windows is finally installed. Oh. Okay guys, that's it for this video. If you think this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Okay? In another video shortly, we will show you how to install genuine Microsoft Office on your laptop for free without license expiring or having issues in the future. In another video very shortly, we will show you how to install device drivers right after installing a brand new Windows operating system like what we just did. Okay, because after this installation, you will need to run necessary drivers such as the VGA driver, or what we call the display driver, the sound card driver, the wireless driver, and several other drivers that are necessary for the PC to run smoothly. Of course, Windows comes with some default drivers, okay, that are installed automatically during the installation process. But some of these drivers, like the display drivers, will definitely be different. So you need to get it through the manufacturer's website and install it on your laptop to give you a better display visual. Yeah, and don't forget, if you have any issues while trying to do this on your own, please leave your comment in the comment section below. Let's take a look together. All right, thank you very much for your time. See you in the next video. Thank you.